Here's a young person. When we're young, we're resilient. We're energetic and carefree. And when we need to push ourselves, we don't think twice about it. As time goes on, we begin to change. Life isn't quite as straightforward as it used to be, and the things we used to be able to do, we can't always do in the same ways. By the time we reach older age, we have to start being more careful. It's not that our quality of life is diminished. We just have to be aware that some things become more difficult, and the likelihood of a small thing causing a big problem is greater. There are many different aspects of our lives that contribute to our well-being. We will call these domains. Things like our social environment. This can be our families, our friends, our communities, any of the people or places that are important to us. There's also our physical environment, particularly our homes, but also the many places we visit as we live our lives. We also have our psychological status, made up both of specific conditions such as anxiety or depression, or more general feelings like a loss of confidence or a lack of motivation. Many of us are also living with one or more long-term conditions. Things like diabetes, heart disease, arthritis, or dementia. Inevitably, from time to time, we will also encounter acute health problems. For example, things like infections or injuries. Finally, we have the systems of care that exist to support us in our times of need. They have a direct impact upon our well-being, not just through the care they provide, but also through the way they deliver that care. Our quality of life depends on the balance and interactions between these various domains. Domains that have a bigger impact upon our quality of life are further from the centre. The position of these domains comes from understanding how each one is affecting us as an individual. If they are putting our quality of life at risk, they create vulnerability and are placed to one side. However, if they are reducing this risk, they are adding resilience and are placed to the other. Our quality of life depends upon the overall balance between this vulnerability and resilience. Over time, the positions of these domains may change. Sometimes this will be because of something we've done ourselves, and sometimes it will be due to outside influences. When the influence of one domain changes, quality of life can be maintained as long as the overall balance between vulnerability and resilience is preserved. This can be done either by addressing the issue in that domain, or by offsetting it with actions in another. Therefore, regardless of the specific impact of any one domain, we can always help to achieve the best possible quality of life by considering the others. The difficulty in balancing all domains is the condition called frailty. Now we can understand why keeping a good balance between all the different things going on in our lives becomes more difficult as we get older. Impacts that might cause a loss of balance in someone who is frail do not have the same effect on someone who is not. This model shows the relationship and difference between frailty and ageing. It also shows the dynamic and holistic nature of frailty and its direct relationship to quality of life. Perhaps most importantly of all, this model makes us realise that many different opportunities exist to help achieve the best possible quality of life for people with frailty.